Day 4 in Corinus, and what a lovely day it is, I'm sure. Not that I can see outside or anything, because the windows are all blocked off. But it looks sunny, so that's nice. So today, I'm gonna try to decide if I want to buy that armor, or if I can maybe convince Lester, or sorry, not Lester, Lares, to take me to the farms. Because ideally, rather than killing everything along the way, I'd like him to take me so he'll kill stuff. And assuming the mechanics work the same way as they did in Gothic 1, I'll still get the XP for that. Of course, if it doesn't work that way, then that would really suck, because it would actually be a downside to doing that. But probably still worth getting the mundane stuff out of the way and saving the arrows. So it's supposed to come down here.
Are you the one who runs this place?
I am Bromo, this is my house, and these are my girls. I like my girls. And if you like my girls too, then you'll pay for it, 50 gold pieces. And don't get the idea of making trouble here.
Are all your girls accounted for?
Of course they are. Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
I wasn't asking about your payroll. I mean, are they all present, or have any gone missing?
Oh yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and left. Her name's Lucia. I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they haven't found a trace of her yet.
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know exactly how long. I assume she ran off with one of her suitors, eh? That bitch made off with part of my savings, a really valuable golden dish, eh? If I get hold of her, I'll give her what for. So how is that any business of yours, huh? Do you want to have fun or not?
Go away, don't tell me that.
Not really. I'm mostly just looking for people. Maybe somebody's more useful than you
Talk
are.
to Bromar if you want to have some fun.
It's not. Okay, how about you?
Hey.
You less business?
Hey, I can take care of you now, baby. Talk to Bromar if you want to have some fun.
I just want to ask you a few questions about those missing people.
I could tell you a thing or two, but not here, honey.
Then let's go upstairs.
Fine, but you get it settled with Bromar first. I don't want any trouble.
Such a hustler. Good God.
I want to have some fun.
Fine. You're not likely to forget the next few hours of your life anytime soon. Go upstairs with Nadia then. Have fun.
Hey,
Alright, let's
you.
go.
Let's go upstairs.
Today's your lucky day, baby. Let's go.
I just want to know where the people are so I can get the fuck out of the city. Hurry up.
Tell me that isn't true. Better watch out.
Really?
I am also all business. Is this your room? There's a chest in here if it's not.
Everybody knows by now.
Been there, done that.
What about this one?
Really? How interesting.
Uh-huh. Ooh, this is open.
I couldn't get away with that. Do you really think?
He'd better shut up.
Just gonna loot the place. Gotta make it worth my money.
And it's going
I'll leave you to it. Whoa, who's in here?
I couldn't
Heck!
care less.
What an interesting name for your location.
You can't rely on that.
So can we talk now?
We've got enough privacy up here. Bromar doesn't like to see us talk to guests during work if there's nothing in it for him. So you want to know more about the people who disappeared down here at the harbor, do you? I don't know whether I can help you much, but at least I can tell you what became of Lucia. I won't tell her a thing.
Tell me about Lucia.
Nobody here is too sorry that she's gone.
Why?
I don't think there was anyone here whom she didn't try to use. She was a real bitch.
That was no big
Where did she disappear to?
She used to see a lot of Elvrich, the apprentice of Thorben, the carpenter from the lower part of town. I bet she's up and left with that young man.
Where could the two of them have gone?
If the wolves didn't eat them, I suppose they went to stay with the farmers. Where else would they go?
He simply talks too much.
What else do you know?
I've heard many stories about people who disappear down here at the harbor, but I'm not so sure whether I should believe them. You should have a chat with the merchants down here. That's all I can tell you, alas. Now, what about the two of us, sweetie? You paid for it, after all. Wouldn't you like to have a little fun before you leave?
Really, how interesting.
Thanks, but I've got to go now.
Too bad.
I couldn't
Well,
care less.
maybe next time.
Maybe. Now get out. So I can take your stuff.
You should really have known better.
$50 for a non-tip. That is extortion.
Tell me.
I mean, to be fair, I could have used what I paid for, but whatever. I don't care. It's just another cutscene.
Someone's got to do the work.
Alright. Did I actually learn anything out of that? You see it. No, I just have another frickin' quest. Okay, let's go talk to Hakon and Thorben.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That's not what I heard.
And Thorben's right up ahead, so we'll talk to him first.
Hey, you!
Hey. Maybe I get him to teach me how to pick locks. But first...
Have you had an apprentice before?
Yes, and not too long ago.
And what happened?
His name is Elvrich. He's my nephew. I was quite pleased with him, actually, but one day he simply didn't show up for work.
Where is Elvrich now?
How would I know? He kept hanging around that filthy brothel by the harbor. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still warming the bed of some whore down there.
How long has it been since you saw him?
I guess it must be about 2 weeks.
Have you reported that to the militia?
Of course I have. They were supposed to catch him and see to it that the lazy bones does his work, but I already regret that. He can do whatever he wants. Sooner or later he'll realize he'll get nowhere in Khorinis without a decent job.
Is that so?
So sarcastic.
Can you sell me some lockpicks?
Well, all right, but they won't be of any use to you as long as you don't know how they work.
We'll find them.
Can you teach
how.
me how to pick locks?
You have paid Gritta's debt with Matteo. You seem to be a decent fellow. I shall teach you what you want to know. However, I cannot do it for free. I still have a mountain of debts, and I need the money.
How much do you charge?
200 gold pieces.
Holy shit.
Maybe later.
Yeah. What do I even have? 208? Okay, let's go talk to Hakon. Maybe he'll give me a better tip.
And he bade Enos to take his divine power from the human.
Because lockpicking is bloody expensive. It's gonna take a long time to pay that off. Although it does give me access to arrows that I probably otherwise wouldn't find, so maybe it's necessary.
Really, how interesting.
What do you know about the bandits?
What do I know about them? They robbed me on my way to the city, and I'm not the only one. They've been up to their tricks for quite a while.
Someone's gotta do
The militia tried to track them down, but without any success.
Secret.
That's
Do you know who in the militia took part in the search?
The fellow's name is Pablo.
What I heard.
He and a few others went looking for the bandits,
That's not
but
what
they
I
didn't
heard.
find them.
Do you know where I can find Pablo?
He patrols around the city. You'll find him either at the Temple Square
I won't tell
or
him.
in the lower part of town.
Where did they hold you up?
Near Akhil's farm.
Everybody knows.
Just go out of the city gate from here and follow the road to the right.
Someone's gotta do the
After a while, you'll get to a few steps.
He simply
The
told
bastards
us.
came from there. I bet they have their hideout back there in the woods.
I'll
These
deal
bad
with it.
times.
What? You want to take on the bandits? By yourself?
anything to
You're
himself.
quite a good fighter, huh?
How much is the matter worth to you?
That's a dangerous business. Well, it's all right with me. I'll pay you 100 gold pieces if you defeat the bandits.
I mean, that seems kind of low if they're as dangerous as you think they are.
Who says things like that?
Fuck. I still haven't learned enough. Ooh, Baltram. You, my friend.
You're doing business with pirates?
What? Who told you that?
I talked to one of them. He seems to be waiting for you in his bay.
What can you do?
Don't tell
These
us
are hard
anymore.
times. Everybody has to look after his own.
These are bad times.
Really? How interesting.
Weren't you afraid of getting caught?
You don't say.
That could happen. You found out too, didn't you? But you'll keep
Really?
your mouth
How
shut,
interesting.
right?
Why would I do
Who
that?
says things like that?
What do you know about the pirates?
They live in a remote part of the island of Corinthus. It can
And
only
he
be
works all
reached
day,
with a
too.
cog or some other ship, as far as I know. The
See,
citizens of
that's
Corinthus fear them, quite rightly so, for they're nothing but a
He'd
bunch
better
of
shut
nasty cutthroats. Still, if you ask me, they're
Really?
nowhere near
How
as bad as the bandits.
What is it you're trading?
I mostly supply them with food.
That's not what my
And
husband
for
did.
that, they give me the finest rum that's to be
That's
had in
not a
Corinthus.
secret.
I don't believe
Hmm.
I could take care of this deal for you.
That would be great. I cannot leave Corinthus at the moment. Here, take this package and tell Skip not to be so stingy with the rum this time. It should be at least 3
He can't keep
bottles.
anything to himself.
That was all I wanted to know.
I witnessed it myself.
Now that's typical.
Wow.
Honestly, I witnessed
Hmm.
it myself.
That's not what I heard.
Now that's typical, isn't
I
it?
don't know if I can confront him.
That's not
Fuck,
what
let's
I
go
heard.
deal with Skip first, and then I'll think on this.
I won't tell anything,
Anything to get my hands on some money. Although there was a chest down on the beach. Maybe I should learn lockpicking to play around with that. But if memory serves, the lockpicking works differently than it did in Gothic 1. Well, I mean, we already know it does because you can't do it right out of the gate. But I think you just have to learn it. And then that gives you basically the same as 0 skill level did in Gothic 1, which is what you started with. Which is kind of dickish that you start out dumber in this than you were at the beginning of Gothic 1. But anyway. It is more RPG-like. You have to specifically put points into it. It's not the points that bothers me, it's the freaking money. Seriously trying to hamstring you with debt right out of the gate. I don't remember that being such a problem in vanilla Gothic 2, though. I think Night of the Raven's a little more difficult in that regard as well. It's trying to slow down the pacing, because it's a longer game that way. Skip. Why are you so bloody far away? You could have, like, moved this camp at least 30 feet the other way.
I've got a package for you from Baltram.
What? He's sending me an errand boy? Scared shitless, is he? Oh well, what can you expect from such a puny penny pincher?
He says he wants 3 bottles of your rum in return.
Ha ha, wouldn't he like that? First he makes me wait forever, Doesn't even show up in person. Then he has the nerve to make demands. Here, give him 2 bottles. That's enough for him.
Will you beat the crap out of me if I open this? Because it's not locked. Apparently that's a no. Thank you. You're funding my future thievery. Because I need 200 frickin' gold just to figure out how to do that. Or I need 250 to buy that armor. On the plus side, you can infinitely trade. Like, people don't seem to have a maximum amount of money that they can give you, the way they did in Gothic 1. So that's, I guess, a balancing factor in that regard. And there's bandits in the other part of this cave. But I'm not going to bother them now. What am I doing for arrows anyway? 51. Haven't wasted... Ooh, 52. For all the difference that makes. No, he noticed me. Okay, let's go. Go! Let's not get murdered by more rats. Fire nettle. The increased amount and variety of vegetation is definitely kind of a nice addition to the game. I don't remember if the three-dimensional grass was always a thing. That could be part of one of the mods. I'll load up a more vanilla version, and I can have a better commentary on that. So we're gonna go going back and forth between the city and the farms for quite a while, as far as I remember anyway. I think you get teleportation the way you do in Gothic 1 too, I just don't remember how long it is into the game before that happens. And I will use that, that doesn't count as magic. That's just expediting the situation. Where the hell was I going? Oh, fuck. I was going to Baltram. Fuck. Forgetting everything. Actually, let's talk to you. Since I found you.
What do you know about the bandits who robbed Hakon the merchant?
Oh, that matter. Don't remind me. As far as we know, they're responsible for a lot of the attacks on merchants. Those rats have crawled into their holes and don't dare come out again. Once we were able to track them down and follow them, but we broke off pursuit in the woods outside the city. There's too many beasts roaming around there. It's much too dangerous.
How's the situation?
At the moment, it's quiet. Only the bandits outside the city are causing us problems.
Not particularly helpful. Somehow I'm not surprised. Alright, let's take our little shortcut and go talk to these guys.
You don't say. Who says
Every time I see Darren, I get a little more pissed off.
These are bad times.
I got the rum from Skip, but he gave me no more than 2 bottles.
Damn expensive, that. Who does he think he is? Well, give it here then. I can't give you much for it now. This here's gotta be enough.
Keep anything to himself. Now that's typical, isn't it?
I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. Someone's got to do the work.
Hey, you!
That's what I've always said.
Jorah says you've got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of here!
What I heard.
But that's terrible.
Ooh, where you going, Ringaroo?
Don't tell this to anyone.
Damn it, I need a speed potion. Ah, shit. Oh, are you gonna fight me now?
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you want from me? Huh?
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you do it. So I've come to tell you that you're a lousy thief, and that... And now, you tell me who you are.
I'm nothing but a poor wretch, trying to make ends meet one way or another. Well, what else can I do? I can't find a job in town.
All right, I see. Spare me your whining. You had better hand over Jorah's gold now.
Here's the dough, man! But now let me go! I'll never do it again!
I should turn you into the militia.
What else do you want? I've got nothing left. Let me go, man!
Why would I want to do that?
In the city, it's always good to know the right people and to stay on their good side. I could put in a good word for you. I can't and won't say more. The rest is up to you.
Get lost and don't show your face around here again.
Oh, you won't regret this. Thanks, man.
I think that's your way into the Thieves Guild. Not 100% sure on that one, but I think that's how you get in. And then at some point you'll get a message telling you to meet in some secret area. And I think I do want to be part of the Thieves Guild because I'm gonna need money. And might as well just go for a well-rounded rogue build.
These are bad times.
Pretend we're a thief. Right, not you, Jorah.
About the thief. Yes, how's it going? Have you caught him? And much more importantly, do you have my gold?
And he works all day, too.
He got away from me.
And what about my gold? Did he get away with it?
That's not what my husband thinks.
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Inos be praised. There is still justice in the city.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
If it's gold you want, then hunt down the thieves and collect the bounty from Lord Andre.
Oh,
now,
you
I must get back
bastard.
to my customers.
Really, how interesting.
I am regretting giving you that 50 gold. Fuck, that was too impulsive. I should have just kept it. It really wasn't worth the 100 XP. 50 gold is worth way more to me right now. Okay, do you do anything for me? No. Valentino.
Well, what have we here?
Have you no manners? That's disgusting. Oh, is
And
this
Beliar
filthy
spoke
rabble?
to another
Haven't you a
creature,
job where you ought to
Adanos
be?
brought forth
But
the
I
tide,
suppose no
and the
one would
creature
miss
was
a
washed
down
from
and
the
heel
face of
fellow
the
like
earth.
you, hey? Well, if you had as much gold as I do, you wouldn't have to work either.
But with it,
But
the
you'll never be
trees
that
and
rich.
animals were
I
also
see I'm gonna
washed
have
away,
lots of fun with you.
and a deep sadness overcame Adanos. And thus
I
spake
asked you
Adanos
who
to
you
his
are.
brothers,
I am
"Never again
Valentino, the
shall
handsome,
you walk upon
bon
my
vivant
land,
and
for
ladies'
it
man.
is sacred.
Poor in
And
cares,
so
rich in wisdom
shall
and
it
gold,
be.
and the women throw themselves at me.
But the human
If you have
and the
problems,
beast
keep them.
waged
I don't
war
need them.
upon the land of Adanos, and the wrath of the
Huh.
gods was with them.
Do you have anything else to tell me?
Make yourself
And the
popular.
human
Never
slew
promise
the
anything
beast,
to anyone.
and it
Take
entered
what you
into
can and watch out
Beliar's
that you don't get
realm.
into a quarrel with the militia. Or with jealous husbands, of course. They're the worst, let me tell you.
But Adanos saw
Oh,
the
you're
order
disgusting.
in
I'm
Adanos
going
now
to beat the shit out of you. Actually, I can't, because I don't have a sword, so I'm just going to flat out kill you.
It was just like you said.
When I feel like it. Fuck, what am I doing? Still, I'm no closer to figuring out what the hell happened with the missing people. Hakon the Trader, we talked to him. Thorben, Cardiff, talked to Corrigan, Fishmonger, ask the shipbuilders. Okay.
We can only wait and see.
Let's go talk to the shipbuilders. Everything in Corinus is basically just a freaking wild goose chase. Sends you to one corner of the city, then another one, then another one, then another one. And you're back where you're standing, but with basically nothing else.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
I'm gonna feel dumb when I do finally get the answer. So, the builders are down there, but I feel like there was some over here as well. Could be wrong. Okay, not here. Oh no, that's just the warehouse, okay. I don't know why, but I thought there was a ship being built there, but that doesn't make any sense. It's those guys down there. Let's just swim to them. That'd be faster than walking around, probably. You have a name.
What are you doing here?
I'm building a ship because I want to get out of here as fast as I can. But the way it looks right now, this ship will never be finished.
Why are you in such a hurry?
Soon the orcs will come and burn down the city.
What makes you think that?
Boy, have you noticed the paladins running around everywhere? Why do you think they're here? I tell you, they're here because the orcs will attack soon, and that won't be pretty.
Can I help you somehow?
Yes, you can. Find out what the paladins are planning. I want to know why they're here. And I have to know if the orcs will attack, and how far from the city they are. One of the bastards was even seen outside the city. Just bring me all the information you can get. I need to know how much time I have left to finish the boat.
Why can't you finish your ship?
Oh, we have thousands of problems. The hull still isn't stable, and it's still missing a lot of boards. But I have hardly any gold left to buy new material with, and the last delivery had bugs in it. My boys don't work productively. One wants a fast ship above all else, the other one is worried about the figurehead. As if we didn't have more important things to do. Also, one of my people is simply not showing up for work anymore. I'm beginning to fear that this will delay the construction even more.
You're one worker short?
Yes. His name is Monty. He's vanished into thin air. That lazy pig is probably living the high life on a farm somewhere. I should never have paid him in advance.
When was the last time you saw Monty?
He hasn't bothered to show up for work for at least 2 days.
I've heard that other people have gone missing too.
Just what I'm saying. That's where the evil starts. Farim the fisherman told me something similar. His buddy William is no longer around. I bet that the orcs are behind all this.
Where can I find this Farim?
He's a fisherman. I think that his hut is near the provision store of the paladins, but I don't know for sure.
The provision store? Where the hell?
What's going on at the harbor?
The orcs are breathing down our necks and you're asking about the harbor?
I only wanted to...
The biggest problem we have is that there aren't enough ships in the harbor to get us out of here. To be honest, there's only one ship here, and that belongs to the paladins. They certainly won't let us get out of here with that.
Well, he's paranoid as shit. Let's go find Farim. So, does this give me a better... Farim is situated near the Paladin's provision store. Well, where the hell is the Paladin's provision store? Is that the goods they seized, like, just by the upper quarter, or is it over here?
You don't say.
Where did you pick
Like,
that up then?
no, I don't think it's over here.
I'm staying out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's by the upper quarter area. But it also did say hut. And the people up there usually have houses. So maybe there's something else down here? Maybe up there is where they keep their provisions, because we know there's stuff up there. Just gonna check all these huts over here and then we can call it good. Can I? Yeah.
I know nothing about picking locks.
Damn it.
Smart kid.
Oh, I would have been caught anyway. It's a good thing I don't know shit.
What do you want here?
Smart kid.
I'm just looking for some guy.
Wasn't so hard.
The fisherman. Okay. Like, this is what I thought would have been the store, but technically I guess it's the stolen provisions.
Pick that up then.
So, not here.
To the wrong people.
Where the fuck do the paladins keep their shit then? By the barracks?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Like maybe that area where Rengaru ran to. It's the only other place I can think of.
Are those your sheep?
The only one that belongs to me is the one that answers to the name of Lucy. That's my wife, Lucy. The sheep belong to the militia. All the sheep they collect from the farmers, they bring to me.
And how are the sheep?
Felon's hammering is going to drive them crazy. One of these days, they'll go completely to pieces.
I can't take care of Felon, so sorry. I don't want to fight. I just want to know where the goods are. Yeah, I would assume like somewhere's over here because this leads right up into the barracks area. So maybe the paladins store their shit around here, but then he could have just said the warehouse district, so I don't know. And these aren't really huts either. It will never open. Interesting. I think that's because it's actually an entrance to the Thieves Guild. Because the Thieves Guild is underground as far as I remember. I don't even want to be in here. Let's get out. Oops. Hut is situated near the paladins. Oh, but I could probably get into the upper quarter now, couldn't I? Because I have a job. Let's go do that. So you don't have to leave the city until... I guess you have to. I feel like it would be nice to get out though. Like there's probably a lot of lower level stuff that I haven't done outside of it. But I guess we'll find out. Because yeah, like normally you could join the mages or anybody else before you join the militia.
And Enos,
and presumably now that I'm in the upper quarter I could join the militia? Not 100% sure on that. I guess we'll find out.
That's all just gossip.
Halt! Only the citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I'm a respected citizen of Corinus. Let me pass.
Whatever prompted the masters of Corinus to let you sign on as an apprentice, I don't want to know about it. You may enter, but behave yourself. Otherwise, you'll have the worst trouble in your life.
It can't go on like this forever. We can only wait and see.
Alright.
Ah, you again. So, you actually managed to get into the upper quarter. There are some things you must heed here. Otherwise, you will wind up outside as fast as you got in here. You're only allowed to enter the merchants' buildings. You can recognize them by the signs over the door. Just so there are no misunderstandings. The other buildings belong to important citizens. There is nothing there for you. The important citizens of this town live in this quarter. So treat them with respect. Do we understand each other?
Sure.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Where can I find Lord Hagen?
He's in the town hall, at the end of the upper quarter. But you will not be admitted there without a good reason.
It was his decision, wasn't it? I don't know why he gets so worked up.
I don't even know what a good reason is for you.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Get out of here.
Yeah, get out!
Alright, fuck. I assumed it was a freaking merchant's place.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
I know it doesn't have a sign over it, but it had like a bunch of shit hanging off of it. Okay, so this is someone's house. Which are actually merchant areas. I don't see signs over anything.
I'm not touching that.
No.
How's business?
Not so great. Back when the barrier was still in place, times were better. The prisoners would scrape boxes and boxes of ore from the mines, and my ships then brought it to the mainland. On their way back, they bought food and other wares. But now we're cut off from the mainland, and have to rely on the farmers for supplies.
How do you make a living now?
Right now, I'm living off my savings. But if I can't get back into business, times are gonna get rough for me.
What are you doing here?
Who are you then? Looks like you're new and have no idea what's going on around here. They call me Gerbrandt. That's Mr. Gerbrandt. Sir, to you. Got it?
Will it ever change?
I get the point, Mr. Gerbrandt, sir.
At least it didn't take you too long to grasp how the wind blows around here. As soon as business starts picking up again, I can surely find a use for a great big guy like you. You'd make a really good depot master. Can you read?
I've got no time for things like that.
Of course.
Fine, fine. Trained staff is hard to come by. How about your references?
References?
All right. I shall remember your face. Once trade picks up again, come and see me. I just might have a job for you by then.
So why won't they listen to me?
Yeah, by then I'm sure I won't give a damn.
Tell me that isn't true.
And Enos, in his wisdom, did so.
I'm not touching that.
So these are all the rich people's houses.
You don't have to tell me that.
Wombo! That is one hell of a name you got there, buddy.
No one really wants to hear that.
I gotta talk to you.
Hey,
It was just like you said.
what are you doing here?
I make sure that nobody enters the houses. Explicit order from Lord Hagen, and don't even think about violating this order.
Tell me that isn't true.
I was thinking about it actually, but maybe later.
And Enos, in his wisdom, did so.
I don't see any storehouses. Like, this is the town hall.
I agree with you completely.
Nothing has a sign over it.
You don't have to tell me that.
This is the judge's house, apparently. Oh, he's the dick that sentenced us in the first one.
That's not what I heard.
Alright, so...
Really have known better.
Yeah, get out!
It was his decision, wasn't
Is it really true?
None of these are store buildings, I'm like 90% sure.
Smart kid.
Yeah.
Smart kid.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Fine. So there was no point in being up here. Not yet, anyway.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Unless I can talk to Lord Hagen, but I'm pretty sure the only way he'll talk to me is if I say, ooh, I want to be part of the militia.
I don't believe this is gonna change. I'm touching that.
You can't keep
I want Laris to take me out. Ooh, but you know what I could do? Got Quest ADD going on here. We can get Bartok to take us out, now that we know how to skin animals. And I can make him do 90% of the work.
Hey, you! Why don't we go hunting together?
With two, it isn't so dangerous, that's true. Do you know anything about hunting then? I mean, do you know how to skin an animal?
Yes.
All right, but I want to see 50 gold pieces. For that, you can keep the skins and sell them to Bosper. That's a fair deal, isn't it?
I suppose.
Here they are. Let's go hunting.
All right, follow me. Outside the south gate is a wood where we should find more than enough critters. Probably more than we'd like.
Well, you've got the nice bow, so I'll let you do the killing. Could use more bow skill. In fact, I should probably put some LP into that. But I'm just gonna let him do all the damage, and then we'll do that after.
Everybody knows by now.
As long as he doesn't die, that would be unfortunate. Incredibly unfortunate. Oh good, I get the XP. So perfect. Whoever's with you does help you a lot. Wish I could take bloodfly wings though. Oh, look at all them wolves. I'll just skin them. Don't die on me.
Another one of those things.
You should heal. Drink a potion. You're starting to scare me.
So, what do you think? Should we go farther into the woods or not?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go on.
All right. Let's hope this works out.
Holy shit, dude. You're going to die. I don't want to do this anymore. There's a shadow beast, dude. Like, please don't. Please, no, 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 don't go. Thank you for healing. Just gonna collect this shit. Holy crap.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
Come on. Just shoot them. Are you out of arrows? I was kind of counting on you. You're not a fantastic hunter, are you? What is that? Oh shit. Wow. He got it. Alright, well, fine then.
That's it, I'm going back to the city. It's just too dangerous out here for me, even with two of us.
An orc, right outside the city. Holy shit.
So, see ya. You can sell the skins to Bosper.
Wait a minute. Okay?
Yes, but I'm not going out of the city anymore. At least not anytime soon. My knees are still shaking from the scare that orc gave us.
Sneaking will probably be a help.
I want to be able to handle a bow better.
Okay then, let's see if I can teach you anything.
Oh.
Alright, your aim has become more accurate already.
That's different than how it worked in the first one. Oh, shit. Like, before you just, like, drop in 10 LP, and then it would, like, put you up to, like, 50%. And then you drop in another 20 LP for the next level, and that would put you at 90%. And now you gotta pay for each individual one. That's kind of rough. To be fair, though, then it probably scales with the crossbow the same way. Like, before the crossbow would cost twice as much. It would be 30 and then 40 rather than 10 and 20. But it's probably now the same. I assume, anyway. I also got a stone tablet a while ago and didn't actually use it.
I can't read that.
Okay, so we gotta learn that skill. Well, we can go talk to Bosper, give him the skins, and then away we go. That should fund us.
There you are again.
I've got a few skins for you.
Wolfskin, that's good. Ah, even a shadow beast skin. Those are worth a lot. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
Show me your wares.
Oh, he's got 50 arrows again. I wonder if that's his minimum. So if there's unlimited arrows, then I might not have to worry about that. I'll just have to worry about paying for them. Okay. That's not too bad. We got 500 gold now. My faith is going up.
Nothing surprises me
anymore. So I'm gonna learn how to pick locks.
Can you teach me how to pick locks?
You have paid Gritter's debt with Mateo. You seem to be a decent fellow. I shall teach you what you want to know. However, I cannot do it for free. I still have a mountain of debts, and I need the money.
How much do you charge?
200 gold pieces.
Fine. Here are 200 gold pieces.
This money will really help me. We can start as soon as you're ready.
Teach me how to pick a lock.
All you need is a lockpick. If you move it carefully left and right in the lock, you can unbolt the mechanism. But if you move it too much or too fast in the wrong direction, it will snap right off. The more adept you become, the fewer lockpicks you are going to need. That's all there is to it, really.
Can you sell me some lockpicks?
If I have any left.
Okay, we'll take a few. What can I sell you? Mana potions and weapons. Except everything's worthless. Holy shit, that's worth a lot. I kind of want to hang on to it because it's worth something. Okay, meat's worth 1. Cooked meat is also worth 1, so... Sell you a bit.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Now, let's go steal some shit. Actually, I'm gonna have another word with Lairs. Because I've learned everything I can. And it doesn't seem to be helping. There's just more and more missing people quests and not actually conclusions. Although I bet you if I go to that farm...
Okay, let's go.
I cannot leave here until we know more about the missing people, or someone else takes over my duties.
How many LP do I have? 10. I could get 10 more decks and then handle a better bow. Which would probably help a lot. Mm-hmm. Let's go poke around and see if we can find some chests.
Nobody ever asks me. Do you really think?
Pretty sure Brahim had something. Because he sells maps at extortionate prices, so I assume he's got something of value up here. Oh. Except his wife's in. I guess I can't do that while she's there. Fine. Who else will have something worth stealing? It's dark already.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Maybe I should just go get that armor. I mean, who knows when Lairs is going to be able to help me. And also, I think I have to go... Yeah. Farim's hut is situated near the Paladins. Where is that? Okay, fine. You know what? We'll go down to the harbor and dig more. It's got to be down there. Because these are what huts are. I just gotta figure out what the hell the Paladin's store is. Like, I assume it's over where all the knights and shit are hanging out.
Anything's possible. It's better to watch out.
I hardly know what to believe
Or up top there.
Where did you pick that up then?
But maybe it's way over here. He'd be a weirdo if for like secluding from the city, but
Hey, you have no business up here. Only paladins and those of us in the militia have access here.
What's up here then?
This is the provisions store of the Royal Guard of the Paladins. I am the provisions master here, and I'm responsible for seeing to it that none of the paladin stuff goes astray, and you're not wanted here, so keep your hands to yourself or I'll chop them off.
Where is Farim's house?
Can you sell me any of the paladin stuff?
You want to buy? Let's say that if you could compensate me for the trouble that will arise from the paladin's things wandering off, then we might be able to do business.
Does that happen often? Things going astray?
As long as the provisions master says that everything is right, no.
I see. What do you have to offer?
Then pay attention.
Whoa, that sword. Clearly the paladin's shit. Holy crap.
All the crates still there?
Don't touch anything or I'll call the watch. Got it?
I'm not touching that.
He turned and I was like, is he gonna attack me? Alright, so... This is just where the ship is. And this looks like a hut. Is there anything dangerous over here? Uh-huh. Oh, right. It's like I thought I came over here, but just in case. So yeah, this is just flat out the woods. What is this? Stone tablet. Well, at some point I can read those and they'll give us either LP or random abilities. I can't remember. But that's a new thing that's part of Night of the Raven. I mean, I say new, it's from 2003 versus 2002. It's all old. Alright, so we know that this is the provision store, and we know that his hut's gotta be close by. I mean, that's what they said. They could just be fucking wrong, too. Who is this guy? Unless that's him, and this is where he lives. Ah, son of a bitch.
You! You're a fisherman?
Now, how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone? Don't take it personally, but I haven't been too happy lately. It's that militia.
Trouble with the militia?
Those bastards keep coming here and taking whatever they want. Last week, they made off with my entire catch. It's for a good cause, they said. I know that everybody's gotta fend for himself since the farmers have stopped trading. And of course, sometimes people just go hungry. Small wonder that they're snatching the fish from right under my nose. But if they keep doing this, I won't even have enough to feed myself.
Have you talked to the paladins about this?
Are you joking? Do you really think they'd be interested if a poor devil like me has his problems with the militia?
Maybe I can help you.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to know somebody from the militia who has connections to the paladins. The paladins will hardly buy the fish from me.
I shall see what I can do. Your buddy William has disappeared?
So he has. He's a fisherman, but a little too big for his boots, I should add. He should have stayed well away from that bunch.
When did you last see him?
Only a few days ago.
Maybe he just went out to sea to fish.
That's not very likely. His boat is still moored in the harbor.
What's he been up to?
William had some shady dealings with those crooks. I think it was all about contraband that he sold to the bastards.
What bastards would those be?
I don't know who they are or what their business is here in Corinus. I only know the place where they met up with William. I just happened to see William there when I was fishing in the bay.
Where exactly is that meeting place?
There's a bay opposite the harbor, north of here. You can only reach it by boat or swim. There's a beach there and a small fishing camp. That's where I saw them.
He'll surface again.
I don't think so. He's been gone for too long already. I'm afraid that I'll be dragging his body from the sea at some point.
I think I've heard enough.
Spare yourself the effort. I don't believe you'll find him.
So, how are the fish biting?
I've seen better times. Too little to live on, too much to die.
Speaking of stealing fish from right under your nose. Alright, so we know that there's something. There's a bay across... well, whatever. There's an area across this bay? Is that what he said? Calling this a bay. So we gotta swim all the frickin' way across. That is a tomorrow project, I'm pretty sure. I got a bad feeling I'm gonna get ambushed when I get over there. Yeah, we can see the island from here. I remember in vanilla Gothic 2, like if you swam out too far, just darkness would engulf you and you would die. I don't know if that still happens if you go the other ways, but that's where we gotta go apparently. So I guess we'll figure that one out tomorrow. And then maybe Laris will finally fucking take me somewhere. Question is, should I buy armor before then or not? And should I steal somebody's shit then or not? Oh well. Let's turn in for the night, and then we can figure it out later. Actually, fuck it. I don't need to go all the way back to the hotel. Last time I checked, nobody watched these rooms up here.
It had to happen sooner or later.
I'm just gonna borrow your room.
I couldn't care less.
Alright, so tonight we sleep in a comfier bed. And tomorrow we'll go swim across the frickin' bay and see what's over there. So, subscribe, like the video, and have a good one.